intro. This is Terry, and this is Newt. We're going to do a little energy work on him today. I don't know how much you guys know about Reiki. I do Reiki and I do healing touch. I also do some things with my pendulum. I do light therapy and I do photopuncture, because all that will help balance your bodies. So we all have an energetic system, just like your other systems. And if that is not balanced, then we can have issues that are physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So with the Reiki and the healing touch, we can actually channel that energy from the universe and balance that. And once that is balanced, then your body is able to either heal itself, support itself for what it can't heal, or it does amazing work when it comes to transition time. It's a lot more peaceful and easier to go. So I like to use my pendulum to check the chakras. The chakras are part of the energy system. Chakras or energy centers, whatever you want to call them. My chakra will show me if they are open and the energy is flowing. You can see my guy here. It will spin this way. If they're blocked, energy's not flowing, it could do this. It could do counterclockwise. It could do elliptical. It could do like a shaky circle, a shaky elliptical. Once we get it open, we'll have that nice pretty circle again. I can also tell by the frequency. The higher our frequency is, the healthier we are. And so my pendulum, it starts out slow like this. That's a pretty low frequency. By the time I get done, I want it to look more like, show me God, more like this. Okay? So the energy centers, hey Newt, I'm going to talk to him first. I already talked to him once, but hi handsome. Did you do the energy work? Okay. And I always have intention in my mind. This is for the highest good, highest health. Nothing's going to be harmful. So we have, for the energy centers, we have the root, sacrum, solar plexus, throat, heart. I've already been told he doesn't always like his ears touched, so I'm going to go out here. We have his brow and his crown. When those are spinning, that sends the energy out into meridians or energy lines. That goes out to all the bodies, all the parts. And there's a big bladder meridian that runs all the way down through here. And that will hit every organ in the body. We also have energy fields. You've probably heard of those. Humans have 4. Physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. They're supposed to be together. We get stuff in there. It can be, you can walk into an elevator and feel somebody's like you. They're in your energy field and you don't like his energy. So we can open that up. Animals only have 2. One is at 10 feet. So lots of times if you're walking up to a horse and you hit that 10-foot spot, he's like, you've hit his energy field, and that's he uses that as instincts. 100 foot is their next one. So when you've got a herd of horses, they take all their energy together, and it's immense now. And that's how they're finding things. They're shining before you even see it. It's because they're feeling it on that energy field. So I'm going to check his chakras. This is his root. It is open. It's not, the vibration is not quite as high as I would like it to be. This is his sacrum. It's blocked. Solar plexus are blocked. Good boy. His throat is blocked. Can I get in your heart? His heart's big, guys. I'm just gonna beam it for his brow. It's big, and so is his crown. I also like to check the front legs and the hind legs, because the joints are kind of like little chakras. So I can just go from his shoulder. This one is blocked. I already know he's got issues in his right shoulder going on. So my intention is check the whole leg from here down, and it's blocked. I could go in and check every joint if I wanted to actually locate the joint that's blocked. Same with this. I'm going to go off his hip. Back leg's open. About as far as we can get it. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. It's okay, buddy. No, you're good. I'll just... It's good. Up to the front. And it's good. So with healing touch and Reiki, we use hand placements. There you go. So we can use hand placements on those chakras and channel that energy. I can also, I'm going to use my hands on him, but I can also use my pendulum. Just put my hand on him and let the pendulum do the work. It will spin while it's working, and once that chakra is balanced, it stops. So that one is done. So when he's releasing, lots of times, that's how stoic he is. So I can see his bottom lip quivering. He's kind of doing some nose stuff. So he's pondering, he's feeling, he can feel energy flowing. When I feel it, it feels like different things. It can feel like Rice Krispies popping, it can be hot, it can be cold. They're all different, I'm all different. And then you'll also notice blinking. He might start resting his leg. He might shake his head, he might shake his body. We might get some gas. That's all really good releases. So with my hand placement, I can do, his root's done, I'm going to go up to his sacrum, oh buddy, and his solar plexus. And my intention is to open those up, get the energy flowing for his highest good and his highest health. So I can see his nostrils are flaring. He's still looking around at stuff. So this hand right here, I can feel vibrations in it. Once I don't feel that vibration anymore, I'll move on to the next set of chakras. Some horses won't show you any signs. I've had a lead mare that all you can see on her is her respiration will go up or down, and that's it, because she doesn't want her horses beneath her to see it. I hope you guys can see his nose is flaring, quivering bottom lip. I can feel his respiration change a little bit. We'll just let him ponder it. Now I'm not feeling, so it's shifted. I'm not feeling much in his solar plexus, but now this hand up here is doing some vibrating. Good job. You guys probably didn't see it. Did you feel it? He kind of went, and then his lips started quick quivering. So I will move up. I'll do solar plexus and throat. And this guy gets massage work and such, so he knows how to do the releases. Yeah, he's pondering it. And look at his eyes. You can tell he's thinking. It's not spaced off, but it kind of looks spaced off. There you go. Good job, bud. So that was a shift of his legs. He's resting that back one. I'm going to hang in here because he's still quivering his nose. Sometimes they have to do the movement to also physically shift things around. I'm not feeling so much under my hands on these chakras. I know it, just hanging in there. And Terry's really good. She knows how to handle him when she's doing massages and such. So when you're handling them, you want to give them lead enough that they want to get their head down and release they can. But you don't want them to get ornery. I have a Shetland at home that thinks it has to chew on everything and everyone to release. Almost. That was almost a big breath with the nostrils there. Stretched out. You do it, bud. Terry, breathe. It's flowing because I can feel it. I can feel it underneath this hand moving. So he's got problems in his right shoulder. It's like I am in front of a crowd. Everybody's staring at me. And I can feel his respiration. He gets ready to let it out, and then he's not quite ready. Help you out with the pendulum. It'll be a little faster. What are you going to do now? There. Good looking chew and a head nod. Good job, bud. Handsome. Good job. And I'm just going to use my pendulum up here, because all he really needs up here, I know you don't need much up here because it was like huge, right? It still is. Can I touch up here now? No? Okay. Let's work on that. I'll use my pendulum. I can beam it. So I can feel the energy from my hand to his forehead. If you guys take your hands and rub them together, don't think about it, just rub them together. Now, stretch your hands apart. Do you feel anything in your hands? Put them back together like you're stretching silly putty or something. Don't think too hard, So if you feel something, don't doubt it. That's the energy we're working with. So this can be done remotely. I do it with photos and your address. Getting sleepy. There we go. Awesome. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just do your brow too. I can touch it. Wrinkle on his nose, he's got his lips, you guys know if you can see it. He's kind of got his lips going still. There, good job. I'm going to take that, because I'm going to work on his shoulders a little bit. So my intention is to clear that whole leg. I could go here, and all the way down, but this is just faster for me. They also have what you call ting points on the coronary band. There's 6 of them, and that connects to the bladder meridians. It goes back to all the organs. They use them in acupuncture. Working?
You have 10 minutes, Pam.
Okay. So that one is open, but I ask, whole leg open, I'm still getting a no. So I'm just going to put, oh, this might do it though. There we open. Now we're open, because he shifted everything. Show me what it is now. That's what it is now. And it went from this. So I'm going to go back, and he's resting his leg. I'm going to go back and check these now. This was blocked. It's now that. So that's the frequency I want to. I want that thing. And my intention is also to only raise the frequency to what they can handle at this time. Because humans and stuff, if you got chronic things going on, you can get headaches from shifting your energy too fast. So that's his root now. This is sacrum. Solar plexus. This was already good up here. In your heart again, bud. Some horses, they're not going to let me in their heart. Lots of rescues. There we go. But then I can get up here in the brachial, which is like the second heart. I'm going to check this leg. That leg. Come around, mister. The other hind. And this one. So that opened up his chakras and his legs. And then if I wanted to do his energy field, I would just ask, does his energy field need cleared? And I'm getting a no. This horizontal is my no. This is my yes. And then when it does circles, it's working or showing me what the chakra is. So if you pick up a pendulum, it might tell you different things. I also do not use crystals. I use metals or wood, because crystals will hold energy and pass them to the next person that you used your pendulum on. If his energy needed cleared, then I would just start. I would just ask it where do I need to start, and it would tell me, and it would start swinging, and then I walk around them and stop where it wants me to stop, and I clear. So, anybody have any questions? I'm probably about out of time. So. But you did a good job, Bud. Terry. Thank you. He's chilling. He's chilling. Yeah. So, and I'm also I do essential oils. Yeah. Good.
Does it matter whether you start at the head or the hip?
So, if you clear the root, you're also clearing the pole, same as in Jim Masterson.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I like to start at the root, just because lots of times, like if he was head shy, I'm clearing stuff at the root, I get to the front, he's not going to be as bad. So, but if you can't get to his back end, but you can get to his front, but like I said, you don't have to touch him. You can beam him from wherever and not even touch him. So, yeah. And I do like to balance things out. Like I wouldn't do necessarily one shoulder. I go the other shoulder and make sure it was the same frequency, so they're balanced. And I also do essential oils. So I can choose which oils that he might need with my pendulum, and I already did that. And I got that he would like some copiawa, which is like Tylenol in a bottle, basically, inflammation and pain, and some Valor, which does chiropractic adjustments and energy changes, like your energy field. So I'm just going to put some of that on. He's going to get taped here in a bit, so I'm not going to put it where the tape's going to go. But yeah. Say what? I had done some animal communication. I talked about animal communication. I've done it before, and I've taken classes, but my divorce blocked that up on me. So at home, I can hear my horses talk to me. I can randomly hear other horses. So it's slowly coming back, but it'd be nice to have it back.
Right. And what do they usually talk about?
They can tell you where they hurt, or what you can, like you can ask them what they want, like what does he need Terry to do to help him feel better? I mean, they can tell you exactly, they can connect to the horse universe, the horse council. I had a horse that needed pain patches. What is a pain patch? If he had gone out to the horse council somewhere and they told him, you need a pain patch. So I called the gal, and she goes, I just found out a pain patch, and she told me where to buy pain patches to stick on him. Okay. So they can talk to each other. And, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So And there is an animal communicator in there. She's just down. Heather, I just met her. I'm in 501 and she's like 503.
Okay.
And she is doing readings.
Thanks.
So,
Yeah,
just tell her Pam sent you.
good. Well,
So I'm going to give him a little oils. I'm also going to make sure he wants it. You want this, bud? Yes. If he had like knocked out my hand, moved his head, that would be a no. I'm also going to check for this one. You want this one, mister? We're about out of time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This one on first. Oh, good, good. That's what I got. And I'm going to put it here where her tape will not be on it later. Horses are more sensitive than us, so they don't need as much. You're big guys. We'll give you. This is like my favorite oil. And then rid of the copieba. And I'm just doing one drop on his shoulders of the copieba, because that's where we know what stuff is going on. And then I did a drop on each quarter for the other. There you go. You want a lick? All right. Thank you, handsome. So, anything else before I gotta go?
When you were working on the chakra points,
Mm-hmm.
were you physically making your pendulum
No.
to start with,
No.
to make the energy?
I don't have to anymore because I've used it enough. But if you're just starting, yeah, you can make it go.
And then it'll stop when
Mine does. That's like, you can like train your pendulum what you want it to do. So I've trained it to show me what is open and to stop when it's, yeah. So see, my hand does not. I mean, it's coming from your hand because it's coming from your intuition. So,
2 minutes, ma'am.
so. Anything else? Otherwise, I'll take off.
oh, one more question.
Yeah.
Are there special essential oils you have here? Or do you just use regular?
Get a good product. I use Young Living and Newt because they're pure.
Okay.
Rose Mountain is also pure. I don't suggest just going to the supplement store and getting those. They get a lot of alcohol.
And is there any that you shouldn't have?
Yes.
Okay.
But well, cats particularly.
Okay.
But there are reference guides out there, so if you get Young Living and Newt, they've got reference guides.
Okay.
And you can look up diseases, oils, and it tells you constitutions and everything. I cannot use peppermint. It makes my heart beat too fast.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. So, yep. All right. We're good? All right. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it.
I give Pam a hand. If you have any questions, go see her at her booth.
Yep. Heading back. I'll probably go back with Newt for a second and then head back to the booth.